Welcome to your birth prep yoga class where we're going to focus on posture and our spinal health. We need a yoga mat today, a blanket or a towel, and a pillow or a yoga bolster or a few pillows. If you want, you can even come and sit up on a chair for the beginning of class. So come and find your sit bones. Just settle into feeling comfortable. Might be with a leg out or two or one in. Just find what's comfortable for you. And when it comes to posture, we want to think about our head over the heart and our heart over our pubic bone. So think of this stacking of the bones. So go ahead and find your head over the heart, heart over the pubic bone. Relax your belly and place one hand nice and low on your belly and one hand on the heart. And eyes can be focused in front of you on a soft point. Just focus on this point, or if you want, you can close your eyes. Take a full breath in through the nose and fill up the heart. And then open the mouth and exhale, relaxing your jaw, your mouth. And again, full breath in on your own time, through the nose, filling up your heart. Think of this whole space around the heart filling up. And then when you're ready, exhale through the mouth. Keep going on your own time. We'll do 2 more full breaths. Think of a full body breath into the heart space, as full as you can. And then empty out through the mouth, relaxing the face, the mouth, the jaw, the shoulders. And one more time. Just breathing in some grounding energy, being present with the breath and a full breath out. Think of setting an intention for your class today. Whatever time you're doing this, and your intention for right now. And then take another breath in. Bow to your heart, bow to baby's heart. You can open your eyes and look at your belly. And then slowly we'll place both hands down onto the thighs and roll right ear to right shoulder. And take that right arm up and place it on your head. Now when you place it on your head, it's not pulling, it's just hanging out there, just the weight of it. You'll know if it's too much. If it's too much, bring it back down. So full breath in through the nose. And then open the mouth and release the breath out. Full breath in. Keep filling up this neck space. Think of every cell filling up with breath. And then exhale through the open mouth. And again, inhale in. Exhale if you lifted your hand. Let's bring it down. Rolling chin to chest. And then stay here a moment. Chin is down, back of the neck is open, and we'll fill up with a breath. Inhale in. And a full breath out. One more time, fill up the back of the head, the back of the neck. Full breath in, and then exhale, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Drop the shoulders, chin slightly out. Now this is where you can float the left arm up and place it on your head. Now your hand is just hanging out there, not pulling. It's just the weight of your arm. If it's too much, you'll know. Just place it down. Full breath in through the nose. Think of filling up the cells and muscles in your neck. Exhale through the mouth. Again, in. Open the mouth. Release the breath. Full breath in. Fill up your neck. Find expansion in space. And then exhale, release the hand down, chin rolls to chest. Keep your chin down, open your eyes, you're looking at belly, inhale in. Back of your head is opening, neck is opening. Exhale through the mouth. Try to drop the shoulders, relax the shoulders. One more time, in. And out. And then we'll lift our heads up. Nice and slow. We'll circle, shrug shoulders up and back a few times. That's it. Nice and slow, up and back. One more time. and roll it back. Then we'll stretch our arms out, big reach, open the palms, the fingertips, and then we'll take right arm under left, and then we'll cross again. So see if you can cross again. If it doesn't, just grab opposite shoulders. If you can cross again, your back of the hands may touch. You might be able to wrap again. This is called eagle arms. Your hands are open. Either way, doesn't matter what you're doing, whatever works. So see if you can sit a little taller here. Heart over pubic bone, and you're focusing on the rib cage opening at the back of the body. So inhale in. Open up your shoulder blades like elevator doors. And full breath out through the mouth. Full breath in. And out. One more time. In. And exhale, unwind those arms, big reach. Let's stretch our arms. We'll take right arm across the body, left hand to the right elbow, and draw that arm into towards the chest, and your thumb is to the sky. So head over heart, we're gonna look to the right. Full breath in and out. Keeping this nice posture, inhale in and out. Inhale in. Exhale, look to center first, then we'll let our arms stretch out. Left across the chest. My mic is there, so I'm going to lower it, but keep the left thumb up. Right hand to the elbow and draw that in that arm. We'll look over to the left. It's okay for your neck. Full breath in and out. Keeping the head over the heart nice and tall. Inhale in. Exhale out. And one more time. Look to your center as you exhale, open the arms wide, reach out, and then left arm comes under the right, and see if you can grab opposite shoulders, a little further back of hands, or wrap again at the wrists. So keep your elbows at shoulder height. See if you can sit up tall, head over heart, very nice. Inhale in, full breath in, exhale through the mouth. Think of a full breath between the heart, between the shoulder blades. Sitting nice and tall, beautiful posture. Exhale out. And last, full breath in. Exhale, unwind those arms. We'll stretch out. And then we'll bend at our elbows and bring our elbows in front of our body, wrists rest, right above the elbows. Inhale, fingers back. Exhale, wrap the fingers in your thumb and curl, nice and gentle. Inhale, open the hands. Exhale, round, thumb across the knuckles and curl. Last time, open. Fingers, then thumb and curl. We're going to bring our hands together, interlace your fingers, and do a few wrist rolls, nice and slow. You can have your hands wherever. It might be lower, feels a little more mobility, and we'll switch the direction of your wrist rolls, just nice and gentle, and then again the other way and the other way. So you can stick in a direction that feels okay. Then we'll release our hands and shake out the wrists. Let's come and bring ourselves to the mat, but sitting on your blanket. And we'll get rid of our pillows off to the side. Refine your sit bones. Nice. Float arms up. Take an inhale in. Palms touch above your head. And then we'll come over to the right. So plant your hand to the right, left arm up and over, side bend. Now this is really being gentle, mindful with space. You might even just come over a teeny bit. Inhale up, other side. So up and over, take your time. Inhale up and coming over. If it feels better to just stay still in one spot and hold, you can do that. You don't need to float back and forth. Inhale brings you up. Exhale over. Then just yawning, your rib cage open. Great for your spine. So remember, we're working on spinal health. Your spine loves this side to side action. Keep going, find your rhythm. You don't need to be with my side. You're listening to your body, honoring baby space. And then we'll come over to the right, plant your hand over to the right, left arm up and over. Well, this time I want you to back off a bit and think about rooting down through your left sit bone. And then soften that left muscle of your bicep away from the ear. Then we'll take our right hand and bring it behind us so we can lean back a bit. Bend that elbow behind you if it feels good. And then we'll open up here with that left arm. So you're looking to the sky, you're letting your arm come back any amount. And then we'll reach around a big full moon in front of us. Imagine there's a big full moon. Reach around it all the way so that you look under your right armpit. And then come and do one more time. So you're going to let that full moon open up. Watch your hand of your left hand open up, rib cage, and then reach around at that big full moon. Look under your armpit, and then we'll come to center. So just make your way head over heart. We'll bring our hands in front, interlace our fingers, and then we'll take we'll push them away and round back. So bring chin to chest and just round it out. Snuggle baby in. And big breath in, come up, reach up, hands are still together, and then release the hands, will come to the left side. So plant your hand over to the left, up and over we go. Back off here just a little bit, holding, root down with that right sit bone. So that's your grounding point. And then we'll take our left hand behind us so our belly has way more room. Bend that elbow if it feels good. And then open up with that right hand looking up. You don't need to come far back. And then exhale, reach your arm around nice and gently, a big imaginary full moon, look under your armpit. Inhale, open up. One more time, take your time. Look up, exhale, reach around. Look under your armpit. And then we'll come back to center, head over heart. Bring your hands interlaced in front again. Flip them away and then round back. So you're really bringing your chin to your chest. Full breath in and out. And then inhale, come up. Reach, reach, reach. And release your hands. Let's lean back here. Bend our knees so that we can plant our soles of our feet down and roll around to all fours. So take your time to get to all fours. Right away, we want to have our knees double folded on a double blanket because we're protecting our joints. Hands below shoulders. If your hands are tired, you can come into fists. If they're still tired, you have that pillow, you can come down on your fists, even forearms. Just support your body. So this is great to get baby in a good position in the belly. Take a rest, bend the elbows. You can be on the tops of the feet or curl the toes, or inhale, look forward. Now, if that pulls too much in your belly, keep the gaze down instead. As we exhale, round tailbone in, push into the mat, bring chin to chest, and you're snuggling baby in. You're giving them a hug. Inhale, relax belly down, curl tailbone, look forward, maybe bend the elbows. Remember, if it doesn't feel good to look forward, just look down between the hands. Exhale, round it out. So I want you to find this rhythm and focus on the sound of a big inhale in and a full exhale out. You're dancing your spine out, so you really want to keep that extension of the spine long. So even as you look forward, keeping your spine long and not kinked in the neck, rounding out. Take your time here. There's no rush, and your baby loves the sound of your breathing. So nice full breaths in and a full breath out. Beautiful. We'll do one more full inhale and exhale in cat and cow. So cow is looking forward. Cat is when you round it out. And then if your hands are on your pillow, you want to bring them down on the ground. Index fingers parallel, curl toes under, and we'll send our hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet wide as the mat. Stay on your toes because we're going to bend one knee at a time. Now, stretching, just your heel can reach towards the ground. This is hard work. So if your body's not feeling downward dog or you're getting heartburn or anything, come back and do some more cat and cows. Just listening to how your body wants to be. You can shift left and right. Let your head hang. And we'll come right back down to all fours. We'll walk. Once we're back on all fours, we'll walk our hands forward. And we'll start to widen our knees so we can just swing our hips left to right. So think of just swinging your belly nice and gently. And if it feels okay for your belly and your hips and your hip flexors, you can take your hips and just gently lean towards the left, a little forward, and then come back. So try to let your head hang though. Let go of the tension in the neck so that the head is just hanging here, the jaw is relaxing. This is important in labor too, because you won't realize that you're really squeezing your jaw, tightening your, it's like you're getting this, it's like a vice. You're tightening your jaw, tightening your shoulders. And the whole time we have to remind ourselves, relax the shoulders, relax the mouth. Now switch direction. Same as here in this pose. Relax the mouth, let the head hang, soften the face. Neck is relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Full breath in and out. So you can do these circles or stick with swing. And then we'll all come down onto the ground, onto our forearms, with your bum right above the knees. Wonderful. Okay. From here, you can rest, bringing your elbows out to the sides and stack your hands and just rest your forehead down. If you want to try puppy pose, you're going to take your elbows, slide them a teensy bit forward, and then you can bring your forehead to the mat or elbows out to the side and just melt your heart down. Another version is bringing your hands together, forehead down, and then bring your hands that are together behind the back of your neck. Walk your elbows towards your head. Melt your heart down, feet nice and wide. So do the version that is resting or a little more active, but the heart is melting towards the mat. Gently, full breath in, into your back. Full breath out. One more time. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. And as you exhale, if your hands are behind your head, release them to the mat. Elbows come out to the sides, and we bring ourselves up to all fours, knees below the hips. So the first thing we're going to do here is relax our belly on an inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to imagine you're hugging your baby in with your core muscles. So hug baby in on your exhale. Lean your weight into that left knee, and you're going to take your right foot and float it up to the sky. That's it. Now flex the foot. Now bring that right hip down so you're leveling out your hips. And then you're pulsing that foot up to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now lean over again to that left knee and bring your knee out to the side. 5, just peeing on a fire hydrant. 4, nice and slow. 3, remember with posture, it's glute strength. 2, almost there, and 1. So nice and slow and controlled. Then we're going to take that right knee, step around belly, and pop it to the front of our mat so we can roll up here in a low lunge. Nice and slow. Take a break if you need it. You're like, oh, I'm too tired for this, Hannah. Just take a break. Knee above ankle, back toe curled under for balance. From here, we're going to take our hands to our side body, look forward. So find a focal point, hug baby in, head over heart, sternum over pubic bone, float your arms up. Very nice. Reach your fingertips up. So this is your belly's going to stay exactly where you are, pointing forward. We're going to take your right arm ahead, left arm back, and look over your left shoulder. Very good. Inhale, come up with your arms. Right arm forward, left arm back, look over the other shoulder. So keep going back and forth. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arm in front. This is for balance. Nice work. Inhale up. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. Other side. Inhale, both arms lift. We're going to take our hands together in that prayer position, but interlace your fingers now except for your pointers and your thumb. Reach that up. Reach, 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 reach. And then release your hands. We're going to slowly take that right hand to the hip. Reach up with the left arm and a gentle, very gentle side bend over to that hip. Hand on the hip. Inhale, come up, left arm. And then bring your left arm forward, plant it right below your shoulder, and walk your right foot wide here. Nice and wide. Keep walking it so belly has tons of room. Nice. Now float your arm up. Open up here to the side. Great for digestion. Great for your low back. Now reach your crown forward. And then bring that arm back. And then forward. So it's just going to come kind of forward around the leg. Reach it, inhale, exhale, come back. Like you're trying to reach the back of your yoga mat. And then bring it forward. One more time. Reach your arm back. This is really good for your shoulders, your chest, rotator cuff. And bring that arm forward. We're going to plant our hand down, scooch right foot. So it's on the outside of that wrist. You can widen your hands, bend the elbows, and you can pause here, drop your head, or you might want to rock left to right, back and forth. You might want to do some circles or stick with rocking or just hold. That's it. I want you to really listen to how your body wants to move here. Relax the head again, let the head hang, soften the jaw. Listen to how your body wants to move and rock. And then we'll slowly come to stop. Look at your foot and watch it as you scooch it back. Nice and slow motion. We're going to rise. So once our knees back, rise up with our hands sliding up our legs, sliding up to the hips, all the way up our bodies, reaching tall. Interlace fingers, flip them to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Keep reaching. Exhale, teensy bit to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, teensy bit to the left. And then we'll release our hands, circling the wrists. Now when you get to shoulder height, switch the direction of the circles so they go the other way. Nice and slow. Just rising here with a hand on belly, hand on heart. Shoulders relax. So this is head over heart, sternum over pubic bone. And just come back to the intention of your class. Full breath in and out. And now bring your hands below shoulders. Inhale in. Exhale, shift your weight now into that, is it your right knee? Yeah, right knee. Actually, first, let's go back to center. Inhale, relax your belly. Exhale, hug baby first. So give them a snuggle in. Now lean over to that right knee and we'll float left foot up to the sky. Flex the foot. Now, if it's okay, drop the hips slightly so you can level your body out. Level hips as best as possible. Now start pulsing. This is work for your butt. For 5, 4, nice and slow. 3, gazes at the ground. 2, crown is forward. 1, now lean over to that hip as you come out to the sides. Lots of room for belly. Lift up. 5, like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. Very good. 4, good. 3, get into your glutes. 2, and 1. Very good. You can slow that down even more if you want. Now look forward, step around your belly, pop that left foot forward, rolling up here into that lunge. Now we're not dumping here. If you have any kind of pelvic pain going on, put that foot closer to your knee, okay? Stability and strength, not dumping and stretching and going too deep. It's drawing in, belly comes towards the body as a hug. We let our hands come to our sides, we look forward, and then we float our arms up. You're really focused on a spot in front of you, belly is facing forward, and then take right arm in front, left arm behind you, look to the side. Inhale, come up. Nice job. Exhale, left in front, right back. Keep going like this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale. Inhale, let's bring our arms up. We're going to interlace our fingers except for our pointer and our thumb and reach. You're really finding length through, all the way up through the crown, through your fingertips. And then we'll release left hand to our hip. Come over for a little side bend, just gently over to that left hip. Right palm towards the ground, pointing towards the ground. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right hand below your shoulder. Nice and slow, and then walk that left foot this time wide. Nice twist belly on the inside. You can stay with your hand on your hip if you're tired. If you want to keep going, float the arm up. Now you can look up to the hand. You can look to the side or look down. That bottom hand can be in a fist too if it's getting tired. Keep breathing here. Now we're going to look to the side and bring that hand back behind us like we're reaching the back of our yoga mat, and then it comes forward around the legs, kind of like a wave. Back it reaches, and then it floats around the legs. One more time, inhale up. Great for the shoulders and mobility. And up we go. Plant your hand. Bend your elbows, widen your hands if that's okay. Now scooch left foot to the outside of the left wrist, bend the elbows, drop the head. You can just stay here. Perhaps you want to add in movement, rocking side to back and forth. And you can slow it down, but what you're doing here is you're letting your body, reminding your body to relax. Relax your head, soften the jaw. Let your head hang. There's no tension in the neck. Shoulders are relaxed. Now if you want, you can get a little circles going. Keep breathing through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Bend the elbows, let the head relax. Eyes are heavy. Switch direction of circles, or you can go just to rest here. Nice circles are pausing. And then we'll slowly stop. Nice job. And look at your left foot. Watch it walk back. Nice and slow motion behind you. We're going to come down to forearms just for a rest and widen the elbows, widen the knees. Stack your hands and rest the space between your eyebrows on your stacked hands. Those of you who want to go in full child's pose, you can bring your toes to touch behind you. Sit back and stack your fists below the, stack fists below the, in between the eyebrow, so the third eye. Now, most of you their baby needs that space, so bum above the knees, elbows wide, rest the third eye, the space between your eyebrows on this stacked hands. And why this space between the eyebrows is important is because it's your center of intuition. And sometimes you might be confused, especially as your due date approaches, of opinions and feelings and research here and what you've read here or what you heard here. But I want you to tap into your own body's knowledge, your own intuition, and listening to your body, listening to your baby. So just melt into your third eye space, relax the face and melt into it. And do one breath, a full breath in, and say, I trust my intuition. Full breath out. Full breath in, I trust my body. Full breath out. And a full breath in, I trust my baby. Full breath out. If you want to stay here and rest, you can. Or if you're going to lift your head up, do it nice and slow. And come to all fours. Take your time to get there, bringing your knees below the hips, hands below shoulders. Index fingers parallel. Curl toes under. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, send your hips up and back. Right away, walking your feet wide as your mat, even wider than your mat. Bend your knees so your heels are lifted, and stretch one heel back at a time. Shift your weight left and right. Let your head hang. Push into the top of the mat if that's okay. And now we'll stop, bend the knees a lot, walk your feet wider, and now start to crawl your fingertips back. So you're coming into a forward fold at the back of your mat. Grab opposite elbows and just hang here. Really good for the back of the legs, the tight hamstrings. You can bend your knees if your hamstrings need the bend. But I want you to support your body right now on where you're at. Head is heavy. The further along, the harder it gets. Let your head hang, no tension in the neck. And now bend the knees. We're going to release the hands We're going to slide the elbows back and squat here, like you're sliding your elbows back, a nice low squat. Then we'll lean over to the right side, over to the right thigh, and open up to the left with your arm. Look up. And on the other side, exhale, bring that elbow down, lean to the left, open up to the right. And exhale down. Both hands, you're still in the squat onto the thigh. And then nice and slow, roll up, float those arms up, tracing up your body, big reach. Once you're up, I want you to reach for the sky and do some circles with the wrists. Now what this does is it moves all that blood that went to the head back, balancing it out. Just keep those hands up until you feel like yourself again. In fact, if you ever feel lightheaded, just raise your arms like this. Now keep your arms raised for a moment, wiggle the fingers, and then shake the hands out towards the sky. And then we'll look to our mat, get rid of this blanket, and we'll take a nice wide step on the long edge of our mat. We're going to line our toes up. By the way, if it doesn't feel solid for your pubic, it feels like your pelvic floor, this is too wide of a stance, just shorten the feet, bring them closer together. Perfect. We're going to open up our foot on the right side, so right toes come out. Make sure you have a heel to arch alignment or heel to heel. Now bend your right knee so it's above your ankle and float your arms up to shoulder height, palms down. Very nice. Now look over to the right, over your fingertips. Inhale, open your palm up. Exhale, exalt warrior. Backhand comes down or underbelly. And look up. Keep raising that arm. Look up. Exhale, back to warrior two. Nice. And then from here, we're going to do that again. So inhale, open your palm. Exhale, backhand comes back. We'll keep following your arm up. Backhand come underbelly two. Look up. Big breath. Exhale, warrior two. Now we're going to let our hands come down, straighten that right leg, toes face forward. Other side, open up to the left. Bend the left knee over your ankle, arms come up shoulder height. Pinkies reach to opposite ends. Warrior two. Open your palm to the sky, your left palm. Exhale, exalted warrior, backhand comes back. Slowly raise your arm, look up. Backhand can come underbelly two. Warrior two, come back with the arms. One more time, if you need to straighten your leg, you can take a break. Inhale, open your palm. Exhale, exalted warrior. Remember, this is about glute strength. You're strengthening your legs here. Exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Let your hands come down. Straighten your front leg. Toes face forward. Wonderful. Now we're going to bring our toes out just slightly and open our palms with a big inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees and your palms switch to float towards the earth. So you're going to press down like you do have a coffee press. Inhale to come up, straighten the leg, squeeze your bum together, and then exhale, sinking down, pressing the coffee. Inhale, come up. Exhale down, sinking low. Inhale up. Now as you come down, coffee press down, bring your hands now in front. Zip her up all the way up to the heart. Squeeze your bum. This time you're going to push out to the side. Push away doubts. Doubts of your body's strength. Inhale, come up. Push away any fears that have been coming up this week. Out they go as you sink. Last time you're going to zip her up. Some patience and send out impatience. Out we go and pause here. Hands come on your thighs, rocking back and forth. If you need a break, come up. Lots for your glutes today. And then come to center, rise up. Really good work. Toes face forward. Bring your hands behind your back. See if you can interlace the fingers. If that doesn't work, open palms on the low back. Same. From here, take an inhale. And you can stay here and just pause with your head above the heart, or you can come forward. So diving down with the heart into a forward wide-legged fold. Your choice. Bend the knees if it feels better for your body. Rest your hands on your low back. Let your head hang. And I love this idea of a virtual avatar of yourself in your head. See yourself with your big belly, and you're walking up some stairs. See your beautiful belly, and you're walking up. You get to the top of your stairs, and you're going to open a little hatch door in the top of your head. Now open it wide and let all the stuff spill out of your head that's been too much to think about right now. The to-dos, anything going on with work, anything with birth. Just dump your head. You're just clearing the head so you can be in the body. And then release any doubts, fears about birth. They just dump onto the floor. Anyone's scary birth story that's hanging out there, out it goes. And then you're going to zip up your door, and then your virtual self is coming back. We're going to open the palms on our low back, elbows point straight up. Inhale, up we go to the head above the heart, and right away open your arms to the sky. Like a funnel, you're funneling in. Strength, love, courage, all of it. Keep breathing normally. This brings the blood back with our hands, and then we'll float our hands above the head. Circle the wrists, and the other way. Let your hands come down to shoulder height and switch the direction of your wrist circles. And now we'll hands to hips. We'll bring our feet in. Come to the top of your mat and shake your legs out. Very strong legs. Walk your feet as wide as your mat and then wider. So if you are further along, you might need to come all the way off the side of the mat. If you can, get your big toe base still on your sticky yoga mat. We'll look forward. We're going to shrug our shoulders up and back. Open through the palms. Head over heart, sternum over pubic bone. Hug baby in. Smile on your face. Inhale, float those arms up. Palms are going to touch above your head. And then we'll bring our arms wide as we swan dive down over the thighs. Inhale to trace all the way up your legs to the top of the hips. Wrist creases stay there. Elbows come in. Reach your crown forward. Chair pose. So sink back. Sitting in the low squat. Hands on your thighs. Or float them up for a more difficult pose. Hands can stay on the thighs. And then all of us will come up. We'll float our arms up. And then bring our hands to the heart. Okay, this time we're going to do that again, but come down. So bring your arms up. Inhale, reach up. Palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down. So arms come out wide, diving down over top towards the ground. Now this time we're going to come in that flat back. Trace up your legs. Elbows in. Reach towards the front of the mat. So you're finding that number 7 figure with your body. Now start to bend your knees. Look to the ground and lean forward to plant your fingertips down and crawl like a crab down your mat. Very nice. Okay, so stretch your legs out. We're going to come down to our knees, nice and wide. Bring your big toes to touch behind you, and you'll stack your fists below your forehead for child's pose. Or if your belly needs more room, knees wide, elbows out wide, bum above your knees. Both positions, you're resting the third eye again, the center of intuition. Full breath in, full breath out. Take another breath in and out. Think of melting into that space of intuition. No muscles in your face are engaged. So you're melting towards your face is melting into your hands. Then we'll slowly lift our head up on the next inhale and bring your hands down. So you're coming up towards the back of your mat and then come to one side. Lean back, bring those legs around nice and slowly, and feet are nice and wide. So lean back here and we'll just circle our ankles and the other way. And now find your sit bones. So moving your bum side to side, there's your sit bones. Feet are nice and wide. We'll bend our right knee towards our right armpit. Flex your toes up. And then lean back to reach the left hand to grab the bottom of that right foot. And we're going to keep our right hand on our right knee and rock that leg. And cross your ankle above your left knee. Lean back and let that foot melt away from you, flexing your foot. It's a great place to hang out here. You can lean back, opening that hip. If you have space and you want to try it, just bend your left knee just slightly to plant your foot down. So you still should have lots of room for your baby. Leaning back here. Further, if you're in, first, second trimester, you can bend your knee further up to get more into a butt stretch. But the further along you are, the more you need to scooch that foot away from you so belly has more room, even all the way down flat. So just see where you're at today. Full breath in and out. One more time. Full breath in and out. Full breath in. Now, if your knee was bent, slowly scooch the foot away from you. We're going to sit up here. Right hand to your right knee. Left hand grabs the bottom of your right foot. Rock that leg, and then we'll send it out in front of us. Lean back. We'll do it to the other side. So left knee bends toward left elbow. Flex your feet, toes. And then we're going to grab left hand to the left knee. Right hand comes around to reach the bottom of that foot and rock it here. So take your time to do this. It's really slow rocking. Lots of hips and butt today. Cross the foot, the ankle above your knee, and melt that knee away from you. It's okay if it's way up here. We're not forcing. Maybe you can slowly bring that left hand to that knee and melt it away from you. And that's a great place to stay today. But again, we're never pushing too hard. Some of you, I know, you could lean back and bend that right knee and plant the foot down. You might need to scooch it away from you. Give your baby more space. You can lean back, or if it's okay for you today, lift through the heart. But keep your foot that's lifted, the toes flexed. The natural thing to do here is just relax that foot. I want you to keep it engaged. Yes, good. But your face soft. Inhale into your glutes, into your hip. And a full breath out. Full breath in. And out. Soften the face and shoulders. Soften your chest and collarbone area. One more breath in. And full breath out. Full breath in. Let's look at, if you bent that leg, slowly extend the right knee out. Leg is straight. We're leaning back to grab that leg like we did before. So left hand to the knee, right hand catches the foot. Rock it a few times. Then extend it out straight. Lean back for a moment to move circle the feet. You can flex and point the feet too. This is great if you have restless legs. We're going to bend our knees. We're just going to look around us for our pillows. And you might need to lean to one side to have a blanket. I like to fold that in half for a pillow. Throw your pillows on the left side of your mat. So we're going to make our way down for a left body slide. That's it. And then from here, come into a rest. So pillow under your head, that blanket, or your pillow. So blanket I like under the head, but I know if you have a pillow, that's nice too. Knees can be bent, supporting the pillow between the knees, or bottom legs extended straight and top knee finds that pillow. You can even have a few pillows here. Ideally, your top knee is aligned with the hip. So find this nice position to rest with your baby. And take your bare, warm hand full of some love and warmth and all that circulation from your yoga class. Take your bare hand right up under your yoga shirts, your cozy shirts you're wearing, skin to skin. And just let your baby feel your warm hand there. Now the hand is a beautiful point for connection, so you can just let your baby feel you there. Your presence, your commitment, your strength, and all that love. Just thank your baby for choosing you. Thank your baby for choosing your family. Just let your baby know you trust them. You trust their journey earthside. As you relax your hands, your feet, your shoulders, and your head, and you relax your glutes, lots of work. Let the earth hold you. If you have someone else in your space, you can tell them to ask them nicely to throw a blanket around you. Maybe you have a pet that can come and cuddle. And if someone's in the space with you, they can also come behind your body and wrap another arm around. There's so much love this baby's being born into, so much love waiting for them on the outside, and so much love here now on the inside as your heart brings life force down to your baby's heart, and their heart flows life force to your heart. Life force is prana. And when we move in our yoga practice, prana flows through the body. If you are very tired, give yourself permission to just lay here in your shavasana on the side. Just taking time to really rest the body. Softening your hips, and just feel the support of the earth. As you support your baby, the earth supports you. If you're coming back, take a full breath in through the nose and focus on your hand on your belly. Just nice and gentle breaths. And a gentle exhale out. Full breath in, nice and soft. Full breath out. See if you can feel the breath in the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands. Full breath out. See if you can feel the breath in your back body, the shoulder blades, the low back. And a full breath out. When you're ready, just start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Open and close your hands. And then take that hand that was on your belly onto your pillow. Move the pillow that was between your knees or supporting the knees and bend your knees up towards your belly. We're going to take our top hand, plant it onto the mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, roll and push into that hand to slowly bring yourself up again so your head is over the heart. And you can lean back to bring your feet around so you can sit here. If it's more comfortable, sit up on a couch. If you have a pillow close by and it's not too much effort, you can lean back and bring yourself up. But finding however it's comfortable to sit. So your head's over your heart. We're going to open our palms up. Head over heart, heart over pubic bone, that posture here. Ground down to reach tall. And then we're going to reach out to the side. Reach to that intention you set. And bring it to the heart. We'll close with one sound of Om. Your baby loves you singing. You can hum to them as well. Full breath in and out first. Inhale in. Full breath out. And one Om. Om. The light in me bows to light in you and a light in your baby. Namaste.